I'm bored. Spencer is still at work. We thought he would be home like by now, and he's not. So hopefully, fingers crossed, he'll be able to jump on here while we're live. But I took a shower and I was kind of cleaning the kitchen and I finished all that, did a little food prep, stuff like that, and I was like, why don't I just go live and hang out with my friends? So maybe y'all can keep me company. Hi everyone. Hello. I hope you're all having a really good night. Did everybody have a good weekend? Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy and happy. Hi, I'm so glad you guys are here. Keep me company. I'm bored. I'm dying of boredom here. I had this like thought today to go to Disneyland, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till Spencer's back and hold on, I'm gonna tilt this down a little bit. There we go. Oh, okay. So yeah, I was like really tempted to go to Disneyland, and then I was like, no, I needed to kind of like do some stuff around here. Had to go to the store, just stuff. So I'm happy you're all here. Glad we can hang out. I'm glad your weekend was wonderful. I love it. Yay. Oh, that's awesome. We'll all be bored together, I know. Like I said, Spencer should be able to pop in here in like a minute or so. I know he'll be home like really soon, but you know, it's like he's on one of those, he got some like last minute work that like just kind of ended up being random times and days, and it's like we didn't know when he would be done, so we didn't really make any plans, and you know. Oh, question about the tsunami. Yeah, that was like really scary, and it was crazy how many people didn't take it seriously, but we did, because we're close to the coasts on both places where we live, especially Malibu. But Malibu is fine. Thank goodness we didn't go anywhere near Malibu because that's obviously like right on the water. But yeah, everything's good. You know, just scary. Like, it's crazy how many people didn't take it seriously. Like, that was what was blowing our mind. Like, some people were like, oh, it's not even, you know. Oh, you're taking a leap. Oh my gosh. Get it. I love that. Hi, Ladybug and Jen. Any big waves reported? Not. I think there was this one clip, and I don't remember who had it, but somebody had a clip where, like, they were in some sort of a, I don't know what you would call it, but like a, almost like a little bit of a marina, and it was like literally 3 or 4 extra feet higher. It was crazy. Somebody said, Karen says waves were 2 to 3 feet higher in Santa Cruz. Wow. My friend went surfing Tsunami morning, and there was a helicopter announcing stay out. Yeah, some people are pretty professional, and that's the risk they want to take, but that was not a risk we were going to. Yeah, Omicron has hit everybody. Like, I don't know, almost every single person I know has like got it, or their family member, or their friends. Like, it's crazy. But the good thing is that it seems to be a little bit more mild. Everybody that I've noticed, some of my family members got it and they're just fine. But yeah, still, either way, it's a good lesson to remember to, you know, wear our masks and wash hands, do the best that we can, especially washing your hands. Like, it's crazy. Just wash. Brittany, you got it today. Thanks for coming up tonight and cheering me up. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. Hope everybody feels better if you got the Rona. And just let's all be I know for me, I'm just feeling gratitude that like we have vaccines for people, and that, you know, it seems to be a more mild variant. Still something to take seriously, but because of its being mild, it makes me feel a little bit better, you know, for other people's safety. Thaddeus, literally just getting over COVID even after being boosted. Yeah, that's one of the things. Take care of yourselves. Love you guys. Thank you. Excuse me. I'm glad you're feeling better. I know some people in my family that got it were fully boosted, everything. but still ended up getting it. And they said it was like 3 or 4 days that felt like the flu. So, you know, I'm just glad to shout out for my favorite chef, Katie. You're so sweet. Shaylin, thank you for the 5. Hi, Katie. We got the Omicron. I'm so sorry. Even my 2-year-old, we're pulling through, but we look forward to your videos. Well, thank you. I'm so happy that you're pulling through and you're doing okay. Rocky, how is the diet going? It's really good. I've been going to the farmer's market, eating a lot more vegetables, a lot more fruit. Every morning I have my half a cup of oatmeal. Oh good, Spencer's here. I miss you. Hurry home. It's been so sad without you. That's the weird thing is because we're together like 24/7, when we're not together, it's like, it's weird. What healthy food options did you eat today? How do you work through the sweet tooth craving? Okay, well, to be honest with you, oh my gosh, I will answer. Kaylee had it and she's 100% fine now. Yay! I don't know if that's Ryan or my mom. Not sure, but yes, my niece Kaylee had it. She had a fever for about 10 days, a little bit of a dry cough, and she was better. But the question about what did I eat today? Oh, it is Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Yeah, so what did I eat today? So today I had a delicious avocado toast. I skipped kind of breakfast today. Normally I have my oats, but today I was craving avocado toast, so I had 1 piece of toast and I put some microgreens on it with a little bit of lemon for some vitamin C. And then I had some leftover turkey chili, so lots of beans and obviously lean turkey and some fresh tomatoes. And then I had 2 of the they're called Unreal coconut chocolates, so they're lower sugar, and I had 2 of those for my dessert, and I've been okay. Also, the 30-calorie light popcorn has really helped. I wish I would have got more exercise today, but I didn't. I mean, I guess, could we count cleaning as exercise? So yeah, I'm glad Kaylee's feeling better. She had it, my stepdad had it, just, you know, but the crazy part is my mom didn't get it, like, even, you know, being all around Kaylee and everything, she never got it. She never tested positive. She never really felt that bad. So I guess it happens. Like, you know, maybe she asymptomatically had it prior. You just never know. So, World of Disney Tim is here. Oh! And my mom. Look at me getting so lucky today. I love this. Steven sends $10. Thank you for the 10. Thank you, Mom, by the way. We need the Figment popcorn bucket at Disneyland. I heard a rumor that it is going to come here. I don't want to pay $200 on eBay. Should be able to get one through Shop Disney. So I heard a rumor from some cast member friends that it would be coming to Disneyland because it's so popular. Don't know for sure. That's just what I heard. So hopefully that happens. The problem with me and popcorn buckets is I run out of room and they're so big and bulky and they collect dust. However, if I was going to buy a popcorn bucket, I would buy a little Figgy because he is so cute. Olaf from Shafter, hello. Sean, thank you for the 2. Be well, dear. Going to Disneyland in March, you rock. March is a wonderful time to go to Disneyland. It is so beautiful in the spring. Are you excited for Florida? I will be at Disney again when you guys are in Florida. I hate when that happens with people. I always feel so bad. Pixar Charlie's here. Pixar. And World of Disney Tim. This is a party. Spencer, I'm sorry you're missing this. What was I saying? Yes, so excited to go to Walt Disney World. I know we would have we missed a trip because we were moving, and it's like weird that we haven't gone in so many months now. It's weird that it became this normal rhythm and we're not there. So I saw somebody else say the Rona got them also, and I just wanted to, Marianne, got my shot and not that bad, just a sore throat. Well, that's great. You just stay hydrated. You know, stay hydrated, lots of fluids, and just get that rest. I'm hearing a lot of people that are saying it's a lot of fatigue, so really rest your body, and you know, plus that you kind of have to quarantine anyways. It kind of works out. What's the best time to go to Disneyland? Are you talking like time, or are you talking like time of year? My neighbor just got both full COVID and Omicron. Yeah, I like that you called it Omicron. My daughter woke up sick this morning, got a test result. I feel like at this point you should just expect that it's the Rona, like, because it's so common. But they're saying though that that from what I read some article. They're saying that that's kind of a good sign in a weird way. So I don't know anything. I don't know whatever. But if that's so, then that's great. I just hope everybody gets better. Why are you quarantining? I'm not. No, I said you would have to if you tested positive. You would need to. My mom got flu Rona. Oh my gosh, that's scary. Greeting from the Netherlands. Here is nothing open, even a theme park. Oof, I'm sorry to hear about that. Somebody said it's the second time they got it. Oof, it's unfortunate. I mean, we're basically here for I think this thing will be around forever, but from what they're saying on TV, but I guess you hear a lot on TV. So, you know, what are you going to do? But yeah, so we'll probably be going to Disneyland for Lunar New Year. I got my red nails on because I'm getting ready for Lunar New Year, which is like the end of next week. Will you guys be going to Tahoe sometime in 2022? That's the hope. That is the hope. We have some businesses and some places that look forward to us coming, and unfortunately with the fires we weren't able to make it this year or this last year, so we're definitely going to try. I can't wait to see it through you. Well, I'm happy. Next Vegas trip. So this would have been our Vegas trip, but I'm thinking we might postpone it until end of February maybe. I'm not sure. Any news on when Magic Bands will come to Disneyland? I haven't had any news on that. Like, I've kept my ears to the ground and I still have nothing. So, February 1st is Lunar New Year. I think it was like the 7th or so, maybe, or the 3rd. I don't remember when it actually is Lunar New Year. I remember reading it, but then, you know. But it's the year of the tiger, so that's pretty cool. I'm the year of the rabbit. That's when I was born. Katie to ourselves tonight start speaking in French. What shows are you into these days? Well, if you follow my Instagram, you'll hear that I basically pulled what I would say I pulled something my mom would do. And I basically watched the season finale. So, yeah. I'm rewatching The Wonder Years, like not the new one, but the old one. But I guess that's like what sprang up. I was like, I'm gonna watch the old one and then maybe watch the new one. So when I have a little bit of time, I've been watching that. What else have I been watching? I've been actually watching another weird thing, and it's kind of weird, but it's been really interesting, and it's called The Iowa Dairy Farmer, and he talks about, this sounds so crazy, but this is what I'm watching, and it's a series he has on, like, I think it's on like TikTok or something like that, or I found it through Facebook video player, but like he goes through and he like shows you how he takes care of the cows, the dairy cows, and basically like just what a dairy farmer does, and I find it so fascinating. So I've been watching that, and it's just something so opposite of what's going on in the world in a weird way, so it's almost therapeutic. So I don't know if that's a weird thing, but that's what I've been watching. Pretty weird. So have you watched the book oh yeah, we've also watched the Book of Boba Fett. I watched Black Widow recently. Charlie, I just watched Red Oaks on Amazon Prime. It was okay. Ooh, I need to watch that. I'm doing a Disneyland staycation. I love it. So you've seen the dairy farm. It's Iowa Dairy Farmer, I think. And it's like really good. I'm trying to think. And then There was another, I've been kind of watching a thing about mediums, and then a thing Spencer and I, when he gets a second to watch anything, he did yesterday, but we were watching this thing about architecture, and it was just fascinating. It was so good. You guys should only watch, what does that say? Watch Only Murders in the Building. We just finished it. Whoa. I haven't seen the new Spider-Man. Ugh. I don't even want to talk about it because I'm so frustrated that I haven't done that. I started watching Hawkeye a little bit, but no, I haven't. I'm so mad at myself. So mad. It's a ways out, but do you know if you guys will be in the parks January 27th? I don't know. I can't say for sure. You know which movie I loved? Maleficent. Oh, okay. I thought it was good, but all of the live actions I wasn't a big fan of. But I think it's because I'm so into the like little originals. I kind of think it's like my brain, you know. But Maleficent was good. We probably not be attending any of the after hours events. Oh yeah, thank you, Spence. Yeah, we're probably not gonna go. Again, never say never, but more than likely, you know. Book of Boba Fett is like watching my driveway and the old man pulling the car up. Yeah, we watched, I think we still have a little bit more of the third episode to watch. Haven't watched Yellowstone. Oh, I missed a super chat. My bad. Whoops. Oh, Christopher, thank you. Would you like to buy a large popcorn bucket I got from the Cineplex down the street? Are you selling them? Depends on what it is, because some people are buying those on eBay. Like, I think some of them have had like exclusive, what do you call it? They've had exclusive like Spider-Man ones, and people are still buying those on eBay. So I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Charlie just wanted to say, hey, early day tomorrow. I hope you get some rest, Charlie. Aww. What does that say, Jennifer? My girls are starting to follow you with me. Oh, we've gone a couple times to Disneyland. They get so excited to watch you with me. We hope to be at the parks in February again. Oh, love it. Will you be attending Dapper Days in April? Probably. Will I dress up? Probably not, because it ends up being so uncomfortable for me, to be honest. It's always so hot, and then I can't walk around in like heels or something, and we're trying to film. So Timothy, is the Disneyland hotel worth the money? I definitely think so, but I don't know your budget, and I don't know, you know, any of that. Anna, hello. So you have to kind of like look at your budget and what you're willing to spend, and like if that's worth it. So some people maybe going out to a fancy dinner or something might be more worth it. So you have to kind of think about it. I think for the convenience of being safe on property might be worth it. But again, everybody's budget is a little bit different. Are you going to Sweetheart Nights? No, we're not. Well, I hope to meet, we have no plans. I hope to meet you. My Disneyland grad night trip is 118 days. I'm beyond excited. Have a blast. That's so cool that they brought them back. As much as like, you know, the rowdy teens get crazy, it's still, you know, it's awesome. Hello. I'm afraid to go out to the stores. I'm sorry. I think there's a lot of good delivery apps. I think Instacart or Amazon has a grocery thing. So I understand it's really scary, and it's a scary time to be outside, because it almost feels like if you're outside, you know, you feel like you're gonna get it, and you know, how will it seems to be different for everybody, so I can understand how you would feel that way. What did that say? When I met you and Spencer, you guys had to kneel down because I was so short. Thanks for being so kind. It was a joy meeting you. It was a joy meeting you. What did that say? We stayed at Paradise Pier and we loved it. That's good. I can't say I was a big fan of Paradise Pier, but it was good for what it cost, I guess, if that made sense. What's your favorite Good Neighbor hotel? I haven't really stayed at a lot of them, so I can't comment from the perspective of like I've stayed on you know, properties, but If I had to pick one, I would say probably the closest to the resort you can get. So I think there's like there's a few of them, and I don't remember their names, but they're like right off of Harbor. You can walk right across the street. So that's the one I would say. Yeah, Fairfield, Anaheim, something like that. When are you taking us to Costco again? Thank you. Probably this week sometime. We're just kind of waiting so that we're not going like too often. Diet's going good. Thank you for asking. Jen, thank you. I loved your day in the life video. We'll definitely try and do a few more of those. Any update on the park expansion approval? I think I heard it was approved. Does Disney do anything for St. Patty's Day? Honestly, in the past, I don't remember them ever doing stuff, but you never know. Not that I like remember, but it's also not to say that they don't. I just don't remember. More home vlogs, please. I promise we'll get some more. My diet's not going well. That's okay. I mean, slowly but surely, little by little. I was talking to Adam today a little bit about, you know, the dieting and exercise, and you know, he's doing really good with his exercising, and he was kind of talking to me about, because I've been doing exercise about 2 to 3 days a week. I really need to step it up and do at least like 4 or 5 days a week. So it was kind of nice to talk to a friend about it, and like it really was inspiring. So I'm gonna try and do it a little bit more. Katie, how do you like your coffee? I prefer to have it with a sugar-free, fat-free, calorie-free, I guess you'd say, or almost calorie-free creamer. I use it's from Califia Farms, I think it's called, and it's coconut milk and almond milk together, unsweetened, unflavored, and it's really good and really strong. I do not like watered down coffee. Oh my gosh, no. I can't stand it to be watered down. Can we talk about how Autopia sucks and smells like gasoline? That smell has been nostalgic in a way to me. Like, I love it in a weird way. Somebody asking about merch. We're working on that. We have a meeting with our person coming up in the next couple days, and then we're going to try and at least get our logo products back while we work on the other stuff, so that you can at least get the OG logo and we can work on some other things. Spencer has an art show coming up in Malibu. I think it's February 5th. It's called Love Malibu, so he's kind of trying to work on his art piece for that. And Christopher, thank you for the 5. David was live in Disneyland when the monorail popped a tire. What? And I just saw the tow train at the station. Forgot to check if it was running today. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I'm trying intermittent fasting, but when I do eat Disneyland funnel cakes and fries, that's part of intermittent fasting. Like, I know I've done it. I still do it sometimes here and there when I feel like I need to like reset and like get more in control of myself. But you have to make sure if you're doing that, you eat really healthy, nutritious meals. If your window is like a 6-hour window, in that 6-hour time frame or 8-hour time frame, you really want to focus on eating all the food groups, and again, just really focus on that nutrition, and that's the hard part. So I don't know, it's weird now that I've gone, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks without eating sweets. I don't crave it as much. Like, very rarely after I eat dinner, I'll feel like, oh, I kind of want something sweet, but it used to be like, and I just don't crave it as much as I did anymore. I feel like I've like passed that hump of like needing sugar, especially because I used food and sugar to make myself feel better. So, I'm just trying not to do that anymore. I'm trying to go like find other ways to kind of cope with it, if you will, So that's what I'm doing. Hi Tim, how are you? Katie. That should be a dance. Katie. I want to live closer to the parks. What are some safe cities within 15 minutes or so? There's actually quite a few. You have to just kind of do some research. I would say, like, what is it? You can look on a map and then like pull out and then like talk to some people. There's an Orange County like Buzz website. You can kind of talk to some people, see where they live. I know my parents and I was raised in Yorba Linda. Love that city. Really great city. Brea, I loved Fullerton. Santa Ana was okay. I there's like the what is it? Discovery Science Center. There's Orange. I don't know. There's quite a few. Hey, Kira. Yeah, Brea has the Brea Mall. Love Brea. I love Brea. And then you can go. I'm trying to think, like, if I widen out. Katie, your flying videos to Florida helped me with my flying anxiety. That makes me feel so good to hear you say that, to be honest with you, because I always, like, I kind of thought to myself, if I'm doing this, you know, I just, as scary as it was for me, I was hoping that it would inspire other people to see that, like, anxiety won't kill you. It's scary and you might get a panic attack and you feel like you're dying, but it's not going to kill you. Like, you just have to sit with those feelings and be okay with it and know that it's hard, you know, and you can do it. Have you, oh, goodbye. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Are you afraid of the dark? Indiana John, love it. Idea, you and Spence should do a live workout. Oh, yeah, right. I mean, I see where you were going with that, but listen, I would be so embarrassed. I would be so embarrassed. Because I work out and it's ugly. Like, I'm out of breath. I'm struggling. Like, oh, it's so horrible. Do Zumba. I have not tried Zumba, but I heard it's pretty awesome. I don't know when David's going to Walt Disney World. We haven't talked, so I should try and find out, you know, when they're going. I don't know why I haven't asked that. I thought it was in January sometime. I thought, but maybe I'm wrong. Again, Universal or Disneyland? Disneyland, 100%. I have said this on our last live. I regret buying an annual pass for Universal Hollywood in California. That park is not fun for me. If it's good for you, that's amazing. Universal Studios in Florida, though, feels like home to me. I love Universal Studios Hollywood. Like, it is the most incredible park. I can't wait to go to Mardi Gras. I am ready. Like, bring it on. I love mint juleps. Do you love them? Yes, but the recipe seems like it changed a little bit in the last, like, I don't know, like, couple of years, like, prior to the shutdown even. So, have you tried hot yoga? No, I wouldn't ever do that because it would make me pass out. When I get hot, I get too lightheaded. Is the Walk and Waltz Footsteps tour still happening? I'm not sure. I would check Disneyland. I'm not 100% sure about that. I grew up in Santa Clarita, love it there. It's about an hour from Disney. I know somebody who lives in Santa Clarita and loves it. Like, they say it's really peaceful and nice. And I mean, to be an hour away, that's not bad. Favorite dish from Blue Bayou? 100% the, what do you call it? The steak, filet mignon, the surf and turf. Yes, I'm bougie when I go there. When I go there, I try to be bougie. I would love to see a ladies' night stream with you and Mrs. Fresh Baked in the park. That would be fun. I'll hit up Liz and see if we can make something like that. Like, maybe we could. Probably could. It's just so hard because our schedules are so, like, gnarly. We've had plans, you know, to get together everybody, and then it's just, it's so difficult. Like, it's so hard. So we'll see. Double dog dare all of you to hit the like button. Love that. How are the waves looking for Malibu? I haven't been, so I have to look. We had plans to go out, but then Spencer got these work days, and there you go. Invite Magic Journey. Oh, Janelle? Yeah, that'd be fun. That would be fun. I'm sure she'd be down to hang. I have not seen her and Miguel in, honestly, not since Spencer's birthday, and that's because we happen to run into each other. So Yeah, we need to get together really soon, that's for sure. You're going to be 49 next week. Well, happy early birthday. That is awesome. I love that. Hello, Katie. I hope everything is well with you. Thank you, Brian. I hope you're all doing well. Miss you guys. I hope you're all staying safe, especially being at Disney. I know a lot of cast members are just, again, everybody seems to be fine, but everybody keeps getting it. Getting the Rona. Is Dylan going with you to Walt Disney World? He's just finalizing his dates. I'm sure he will be there. So I don't know, but I would definitely tune into his channel and wait for that. Ladies Night Live with Katie and the girls. Dude, it'd be pretty epic, but actually fun. We would have to take Allie after she's recovered, because her surgery is coming up soon. And if you want to know about that, you can tune into Justin's channel. He's been really keeping that updated. Thank you, PNW Diz Girl, for the $5. Appreciate that. You've lost like 25 pounds. No, I haven't. I don't think I'm down 25. I honestly skipped stepping on the scale the last couple weeks because I noticed I start obsessing over it. And I feel like once I got 5 pounds down, I was like, I'm going to stop looking and just go by how I feel for a while. And I know just watching my calories and just being really careful, that's all I can do. And I do need to step up the working out. Girl, you're going to make the haters jealous. Oh, my haters are like, they're nuts. Doesn't matter what you do, they're going to get mad at you. We are going, but thank you. I think the thing is, people want to see you fail, and when they want to see me fail, it charges me up. It makes me like fight harder. So that's what I keep thinking about, is like, there was a saying I posted on my Instagram, and it stuck in my head. It's stuck in my head, and it says, there's people holding their breath, waiting for you to fail, and it was like, make them suffocate. So there you go. Have you seen Adam's recent videos? Yeah. We were talking today. He showed me a picture of how big the foot was in front of his like windshield, and like it was sleet and like ice on his windshield. I was like, oh my gosh. But if you think of what he went through last year, he's good. I don't understand the haters get a hobby. Yeah, it's crazy. Ours are especially insane. But I think they're just miserable, you have to think about it. So yeah, the quotes on Instagram, I have to say, I really appreciate all the reels and like the quotes that I see, because it really does like drive me. I see that I'm not the only one. Like, there's so many people that I like admire, and like I see that they get people that hate on them and like, do all this like whack stuff, like sit there obsessing over them. And it's really truly inspiring to see that, like, how they deal with it. They're just like, dude, what are you gonna do? Are the haters like pro another channel and trying to make they always definitely try to start animosity. But the thing is, they don't realize we all talk. So the joke's on them. Like, we see their posts and like we all laugh together. So yeah, and we only have a few. We have like, I don't know, 20 of them that are just insane. They just sit in their basements and freak out. So any desire to visit Aulani in Hawaii? It's only a 5 to 6 hour flight. So much desire. That's actually one of my low-key goals, and I'm not just setting it for this year because of the pandemic. You can only do so much, and we had talked about going to Hawaii, but yes, that is Spencer responding. He's at work. But we had talked about going, but the only problem is we want to go when there's like not so many restrictions, and they're really more open to tourism. Especially because like if I'm gonna go, I want to make it big. So, and I want to enjoy it full blown. Like, whereas if I'm going to Vegas, it's different. There can be some restrictions. I've been there a million times. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely have some desire. It's one of my goals for 2022 and 2023, I want to make it over there. So you'll see. Yeah. My family's in Hawaii, and my niece works at Aulani. Oh, I love that. That's so awesome. Can we talk about what pots and pans you use? We use, and I'm going to say this wrong, but Calphalon. Love that set. Spencer got it when he worked on Ellen for one of the 12 Days of Christmas. I think it was one of his gifts for Christmas season. But I also use, there's this one pan that I think you've probably seen a bunch, and I think it's from Chrissy Teigen, and it was from Target. Love that pan. It is non-stick. It's like a big saucepan. I cook so much in it. But Calphalon and that other one, my favorite. People have nothing better to do. I mean, they truly don't. I think anybody, if they're giving you flack or being like a butthead to you, yeah, it's that whitish blue pan. If they're being a butthead to you, it really is because they're boring. Like, think about it. If you're in like a happy relationship or you have a hobby going on, do you have time to pay attention to people you don't like? And I think really secretly deep down they do like you. Like, I think that's because you have to kind of like somebody at some point if you're literally obsessed with them and talk about them 24/7. I think they want to say that they don't like you. So, and we provide entertainment for the lovers and the haters. Exactly. What's the saying? Hurt people, exactly. So you have to kind of like feel bad for them. I mean, but at the end of the day, they're getting free videos. Like, we don't charge anything. By the way, speaking of like free things we don't charge, we're gonna pick a winner for our little pins that we posted on our merch search. Again, Spencer got that last minute call, so like you notice we haven't even really been filming because he's been working. So we're gonna do that, and then yeah, he's Directors Guild of America, so that's why. So we're gonna pick that, and then we'll post it in our next video we end up filming when we're together. So just an FYI, we're gonna keep doing that. We're gonna keep doing those giveaways of like just things. You don't have to like the video. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to do anything. The only thing we ask is you like put a little comment, even if you want to put like a heart emoji. I don't care. It's not, nothing like that's gonna really make a difference unless somebody has another suggestion. But you don't even have to subscribe. You don't have to do anything. We just want to give away things, cute things in the park when we see them, just because we really are thankful to have this channel and thankful to have all you guys. So we were trying to think about for 2022, what are like little things we can do to give back. DGA, yes, that's what that is. Spencer was writing, he's part of the Directors Guild of America. So he does like certain shows. Sometimes he does, I don't know, I can't think of any of them right now, but he more exclusively, like the show that he does like all the time that kind of like takes precedence is the Talking Dead. No, he's not doing Talking Dead tonight, Christopher. I can't say what he's doing until it's over, so that's just what it is. I was excited when I met you guys last month. Aw, I love it. It's so nice to be able to meet people. And for anybody that says, oh, hello, for anybody that says, I was too afraid or I was too nervous to say hi, remember, you don't have to like have a full conversation with us. You could literally say, hey, what's up? That's it. You should try Summer House. It's a restaurant in Corona del Mar. What? I love that. I love that. Did you mean to say Topo Chico? No, Topo Chico has a little bit of sodium in it, and I'm trying to just water. Water's been my best friend. Any plans for Solvang soon? No, I don't have any, but I would like that. My favorite colors are royal blue and purple and pink. And I like black, but does black count as a color? Yes, our Malibu place is safe and good. Spencer, is there a Directors Guild of Canada? I will ask him. What college did you go to? I went to a little bit of community college back in the day, like Santiago Canyon College. And then I went to trade school for my LVN thing, which I'm not doing anymore. Loved it at the time, but not. Terry, thank you for the 10. Hey, half of my favorite Disney duo, Terry Hernandez, had a great idea. Can you all add Spencer's artwork to the merch? I don't know if we could, but that's something I will talk to. That would actually be really cool if we could do that. That's something we originally talked about, but you know, I don't know. I'm not the person to ask about that. So when we do talk to our representative, I will ask about that. Dove's mom, thank you for the 5. Been watching since the old channel. Since Spencer isn't here, wink wink. When did you know Spencer was the one? Oh, yeah. I think it was, I want to say there was a turning point, and there was a moment where I was kind of like, okay, like this guy really cares. I was So it was kind of tricky with me and my ex husband. We separated, and then I tried to get back together, and then he tried to get back together, and then I tried, and like we kept going off and on. And then there was a point where it was like completely over between us, and I was just really sad. I think he was really sad. It was really hard because we were high school sweethearts, and there was a point where I don't remember. I think we needed to like film at Disneyland, and it was Valentine's Day, and I was just so upset. And Spencer and I were just friends. But we were kind of like starting to be interested in each other a little bit because he had since been broken up for a while, and then my separation was like, going on a while. So he met me at Mickey and Friends, and he got me a card, and he brought me flowers, and he said like, happy Valentine's Day. As a friend, I know you don't have a Valentine this year, but as friends, I want you to know that you're a special person and you'll find love. And I was like, wow. Why do you have so many haters? What's the deal? Other vloggers don't have as many. Do they though? And remember, what was I gonna say? Shoot, you made me lose my train of thought. But yeah, it was during that moment I just knew. I was like, oh wow, like this guy has a good heart. And why do we not? I don't know. Do you sit there and count the haters though? Like, you don't really know, do you? Like, unless you're running our channel, you don't really know. A lot of them are the same people. Like, we have one, I'm not going to mention her name, but she has like 6 accounts. So, just telling you, 6 accounts, 3 restraining orders. Psycho. Spencer was always a great daddy to Binky. You both were wonderful parents to her. Yeah, I think that was really great. Like, he stepped up. He really stepped up and helped her. It was like she was a lot. She was a lot to handle. Like, she needed a lot. We couldn't really have dogs there in Malibu, and he just like stepped up to the plate. So is Spencer a union IATSE union member? I am. I don't think so. I don't know what that is. Oh, he's Directors Guild of America, so I guess he's saying no. Yeah, I don't understand why people hate you guys. You're seriously so friendly. I think that's why sometimes, like, again, it's just the way it is. It's kind of been a theme for like 2022 so far because they've just gotten so like insane. Like, they just get more and more attached. I miss Binky. I miss her every day. I had a necklace that I wore, then I noticed it started to get tarnished, so now I just keep it. I have it next to her ashes and her little paw print. So I don't know. I think about her. I hold a little Binky pillow that somebody sent me. I hold that Binky pillow all the time. Every night I sleep with it. And it just, I don't know. It makes me feel like she's still with me. I know she is. Like, I know she's still with me. Like, I feel it. I just know that she's sleeping on the end of the bed still, I love the video where you got hiccups. I get hiccups whenever I'm very tired. You'll notice I get hiccups. The pandemic has broken people's brains. It did a lot of damage for people mentally. Like, it did. I know it did for me. Like, the past 2 years, you know, you don't see everything that's on camera. But I know without this channel, it would be worse. But I noticed that, like, I got into, like, I don't know, I guess a little bit of, like, depression, I would say. Lots of anxiety that manifested in different ways. It's been pretty difficult, you know, especially with, like, I don't know, it's just been hard. I miss my grandma. I miss, like, not having to think about, you know, just going over to her house. Like, I miss just being able to, like, sorry, I get so upset about it. But, like, I miss being able to, like, just go to her house and not have to worry that, like, I need to take a test or, like, I don't know. It's just stuff like that. Like, I think about her all the time, and, like, I don't know if she's gonna go to the doctor's office and then somebody's gonna be there and get her sick. Like, I just don't know. So there's a lot that, like, you feel, you know, that, like, I just wish it was over. Like, I hold on to any piece of information, like, saying the pandemic's ending, you know? Like, I found that story on the news the other day, and I was, like, reposting it, so I was so excited, and I called my Oma, and I was telling her, like, listen, it's probably gonna be over soon. And it's like, if you think about it, that's 2 years that I haven't, you know, been able to be with her as much as I want to. And it just sucks. So, you know, but it'll get better. It'll get better. I swear it will. Like, I keep telling myself that, and I'm so lucky that I get to call her every day and that she's still here, you know? So, February 1st, we say it ends. I love that. I hope so. I think that we're definitely on the move, you know, to getting away from it. Oh, Matt Giuseppe, thank you. If it were not for the pandemic, I would have never started watching y'all and meeting you. Good things happen too. Miss y'all. You are so right. I have to say, the good things that came out of this, I have learned so much. I have met so many people. I mean, home is where the vlog is. It gave us a chance to really learn how to do home vlogs. And I mean, Spencer and I didn't plan on living together, and we moved in with each other because of the pandemic. So there are good things. I've met so many good people. Matt Giuseppe, you too. It drove me to go to Walt Disney World. So if you think about it, like, really good things do happen. I got closer than ever to so many of my friends that I was casually friends with. You know, so things do happen that are good. Thank you, guys. Shaylin, thank you for the 20. My 2-year-old daughter just told me to tell you not to cry, and she loves you. Aw, give her my love too. Thank you. You're so sweet. Your channel has kept my Disney fix alive until I'm comfortable to travel. Yeah, and that's another thing. I'm an empath, and so in a weird way, not as much as Spencer is, but it's hard when I see people, like, scared or upset or sad. I can't stand that, and that's why I was so into you know, mental health and whatnot. So I think that's hard too. Like, I'm just trying to work through that and hope that, like, it'll get better as time goes on. I haven't seen anything. I don't have a Twitter. I don't go on Twitter. I think I deleted it. But I did see that there was something about Phantasmic. I think it was on, like, Instagram. But until I see, I thought it was Mickey's Mixed Magic. That's what it looked like to me. So I don't know. Pixar Charlie's been working like crazy. He was in here a little bit earlier, towards the beginning. So if you rewatch that, you can see his comments there. Steve Hall, all the way from England. Hi, Katie. Needs this pandemic to be over so I can make definite plans to come back to Disneyland and see you. I know. I can't wait for you and your mom to be here. It would be awesome. Hopefully getting my passport renewed in March. Oh, I hope so. My daughter got in deep depression having to miss Christmas. Oh God, I'm so sorry to hear that. Sent her downhill, and a miracle of God was able to get her out of it. I love that. And I'm sorry. I know there were so many people. Like I was so lucky that I got a good like half hour to an hour with my grandma. I got to see her on Christmas. I think it was Christmas Day, and oh my gosh, I got to see her and Kaylee, and then Spencer's mom, and it was so nice. And again, just being careful and testing, and I just don't want to have to like take a test anymore. Like I get that that's our, what it is, but I want it to get to the point where it's not as lethal, I guess, if you know what I mean. That's what I'm hoping for. Thank you, Jade. Love you guys. Does Disneyland feel like it used to before the pandemic? Thank you. That's a really good question. It's starting to feel like that. I'd say slowly but surely. I would say if 2019 was 100%, what it feels like right now is like 70%. It feels about 70. I have a friend that works at the CDC, and she said this is just a flu Omicron. I hope that's true. I don't know. I don't know everything about that. I only go off what I can read. So sorry. It's just like the flu. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people saying that that's what their symptoms are, and thankfully, but I still think about the people that that's another thing I had trouble with. Spencer and I sat up last night. We were talking about the people that didn't have the opportunity to either be vaccinated or they got that alpha variant. Some of our really good friends, that didn't make it through that, and it's so sad. Like, it makes you think just how lucky we are to be alive every single day. Like, every single day. It's like you just never know. Tomorrow's not promised for anybody. So, thank you for all your love. How is the weather in December typically? In December, it can be warm and nice during the day. Sometimes it's in the like upper 60s to maybe even mid to upper 70s. But then at night, it can get pretty cold. Now, cold for California standards, what we're acclimated to. So if you find like mid 50s to like low 60s, even mid 60s, if you find that cold, then definitely wear a jacket at night. But in the sun, it can actually feel really warm and really nice. So it just depends. It's definitely the best weather here. It's kind of like Florida. Really good weather in the winter. It's like the place you want to be. It's really nice. Would you ever go vegan? I do about 2 to 3 days a week that I try to eat more vegan options. Or I do like, if I can't do days, I do like meals. Like we'll do, I think we did it on one of our vlogs. Oh yeah, the black bean burgers. So, it can also get as low as high 40s at night sometimes. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Spencer. He's the weather person. He's the better person to ask about that, in fact. It's 22 in Pennsylvania right now. Oh my gosh. I'm definitely bummed about reservations as well. I hear you loud and clear over there. All 3 kids have it over here. Too young for vaccine. My husband and I are vaccinated, so not too bad, but the kids are definitely having some gnarly symptoms. I'm sorry to hear about that. Hopefully they get better. Luckily, Kaylee, my niece, she just had a fever, and we kept saying, like, how do you feel? How do you feel? I would FaceTime her, and she's like, I want to go outside and play. So she was okay, oddly, and we're very thankful. Very thankful. Like, could have been so much worse. What's your favorite book? Honestly, the Julie Andrews book, and I forgot what it's called, but love that book. Julie Andrews is like my obsession. Jennifer, thank you for the 20. Hi, Katie. Have a churro or coffee. Hugs. Love you. I definitely will get some coffee for that. I appreciate that so much. I love a good coffee. churro maybe on like a treat day. That's the other thing I found is that I try to like treat myself here and there. So there's a Julie Andrews book. Yes, it's called. What's it called? Like Far Away from Home? No. I can't remember the name of it. It's like. If Spencer was here, I would go and get it. But I don't know. It's such a good one. Spence, if you have the internet there, can you look up Julie Andrews' book name? I'm sorry if you feel sick. I'm so sorry. It's rough. There's just, unfortunately, it's such a wide variety of, symptoms. And, I mean, it's cold and flu season on top of that. So it's like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad. If I was any drink recommendations for Oga's? We didn't get a reservation for Disneyland in October, but we got one for Walt Disney World. Ooh, that's awesome. Oh, homework. Yes, that's it. It's like home something, I think. For Oga's, Spencer really likes Jet Juice. It's really strong though. Okay, it's called Homework. Thank you, Spence. She talks about in it how she, worked with Walt Disney and how she how she stands in Mary Poppins with her feet out like that. She talks about like how that happened and how Walt Disney met her husband and knew he was an Outer Rim. Thank you. At Oga's, that's what he was talking about. I like the Blue Bantha milk. It comes with a cookie. Pretty good. But yeah, she talks about how Walt Disney met her husband, and I think he was, forgive me, I think he was like a set designer or something to that effect. And he knew that was her husband and like hired her and hired him. I mean, it's beautiful. You hear how like she flew to Hawaii and like filmed there. She's just such a talented, classy woman, and honestly, like my idol. I love her so much. It's the Hollywood years. Oh, it is so good. It is so good. I still have more. I think I like need to reread it because the last like couple of chapters I breezed through, and honestly, costume designer, no, I can't remember what he did. For some odd reason, it's like, again, it's getting kind of late for me, so I can't remember 100%. But yeah, so good. I love that book, and I'm not a big book reader, to be honest with you too. So it's a book. Favorite movie. That's a tough one because I love Bridesmaids. I love anything with Reese Witherspoon. Oh my god, she's a goddess too. Any Disney movie, like the classics, loved. That's another thing, like, I rewatched Encanto. I like it, and I realized, like, I just wasn't, like, super crazy in love with it, but I did like it. It was good. It was good. But I didn't, like, go, oh my gosh, I want to buy all the merchandise. There were some movies that, like, I would rank. If you were to, like, list like, say 5 or 6 movies, oh, he was a costume and production designer. See, yeah, it was, like, something with, like, whatever. But yeah, so if you were to list, like, 5 or 6 movies, I would be able to, like, explain. We Don't Talk About Bruno. I love that song. It's a good song. It gets stuck in your head. Bruno, no. It's a good one. And I saw something on an Instagram reel and I reposted it on my story. And the thing that I saw was this little girl that had, oh gosh, I'm gonna cry because, see, I'm so choked up tonight. But this little girl saw Maribel, and she's not your typical princess. And she's just this little girl with glasses, Hispanic heritage, and oh my gosh, she related to the character, and she goes, "Mommy, that's me." I honestly, like, about died because it was so beautiful, and it's so nice that there's representation for these, like, little girls and boys in, like, Disney and Pixar movies, and I just love it. So good. Did you see it too? Oh my gosh, yeah. I posted it on my Instagram, and, like, Yeah, and she didn't get a gift, but I think like her gift was that. Wait, I don't want to ruin it for people. Sorry, I shouldn't have even said that. Favorite season at Disneyland? Christmas, 100%. Who's the biggest celebrity you've seen at Disneyland? I mean, biggest as in tall, Kobe Bryant, because he was really tall. I don't know who the biggest celebrity would be. That's a tough one. Mickey Mouse. I love that. Good job, Spence. No spoilers. That's what I meant. Like, yeah, he is the main mouse. You're right. The Rock. I haven't seen. Oh yeah, I did see The Rock at Disneyland. But like, ooh, John Stamos. Oh, when I was behind John Stamos, I literally like. It was so hard to control myself and not like run after him because he's so dreamy. He's like legit Zaddy vibes. I'm telling you, like, so hot. What is your favorite Marvel movie or show? That's a tough one too because I loved them all. I mean, almost all of them. I would say there's a few, but my favorite, I guess my favorite recently that I've rewatched, I don't know, probably several months ago, was Ragnarok, Thor. I don't know why I love that movie so much, but like, it's so good. I don't know why. I don't know, I love Iron Man too. Iron Man and Thor are my favorites. Those are like my two favorites. And then Spider-Man as well. So, but like, those are like my favorites. Anthony on fire with all these great questions. I know, for real. They are really good. Okay, so Doctor Strange, I liked it, but it also went a little over my head. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not smart enough for it. They were filming Aquaman in Malibu, a couple of scenes at the pier, I don't know, 4 days ago or something. It was somewhere it was at the pier they were filming Aquaman, or like an Aquaman something, like the second movie or third, I don't know how many there's been, but I saw it. One of my friends who lives there was like, you know, she's like, oh my gosh, they're filming. They were on the beach and then they were literally on the pier, so I don't know like what exactly it was, but it looked pretty cool. Something cool. I haven't even seen Aquaman, so I can't really comment. Oh, Kira, did you ask when we're going to Walt Disney World? Because we're going the end of February through mid-March, basically. What is the earliest experience at Disneyland that you can remember? Gosh, Mark, that's a good question. I'd say the earliest from my memory is like, and again, I don't know, there probably could be other things, but I can't tell you which is like earliest because the time frame doesn't make sense. But one of the memories I have was sitting on the tram. It's that little like yellow and blue tram, and then pulling up in front of Disneyland, getting out, going to the ticket booth with my mom with our little Disney dollars and, you know, her money. And I remember them saying, okay, you get to go to City Hall, and we went over to City Hall, which is now Disneyana, and it was almost like, to my memory, I haven't seen photos, but like to my memory, it was like brown, and there was this like, I don't know, like thatching, I don't know what you would call it, but like almost woven thing, and we waited in line for like 20 minutes, and I remember I was wearing my purple sweater, and I had my hair up in a ponytail, and so did my sister. Of course, we had to match. Thanks, Mom. And I remember going like, okay, this is like your first annual, or maybe it was like your first or second, like your annual pass that you get to like hold on to and put in your Little Mermaid fanny pack. And I was so stoked about it. But I remember standing in the line and walking up, like it was my turn, and I got to stand there, and they took my photo, and then it was like this laminated card, and I remember getting it, and I remember walking down Main Street. I put the card in my fanny pack, and walked up Main Street, and I was just thinking to myself, like, I am the coolest kid in the world, like, ever. It was just, oh, it was so awesome. Spencer's are Riding Nature's Wonderland Train, Electric Parade, and Adventures Through Inner Space are mine. Wow. I wish I could have rode Adventures Through Inner Space. Didn't it close? I think it closed before I was even old enough. I think I was only like 1 or something, not even. 86? I think it closed? Something like that? No. It was like 85. It was sometime, because 87 was Star Tours. So, I don't know. Fact that I even are the curtains new? Yeah, they are newer. We are slowly but surely working on getting this place together. We have this old table for right now. I haven't even done as much work. Just before Star Tours, closing at 85. Okay, hey, I was close. Okay, hold on. Goodbye. Skyway. I remember sky buckets, like, it was scary to me because I was still afraid of heights even as a kid. And I know my mom told me, I don't remember it. I do remember when I was on it, like, it looked different in Fantasyland. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was really different. Like, I remember there was, what was it that we had? It was Disney Afternoons or something like that. I remember being up on the Skyway and seeing, like, how it looked different in Fantasyland, like, over by Small World. If that's, yeah. I definitely remember watching the Electrical Parade when I was a kid. I love the bucket station in Fantasyland. Yeah, it's like, I remember that. There's a lot I remember, but, like, I'd say getting my pass like that was the earliest memory that I can think of, other than being on Small World and going again, and my mom taking me again. Especially from the photos, you know. What parade is at Disneyland right now? Right now, no parades are happening. I wish Magic Happens would come back. Oh, I miss it. I miss Merlin. Paint the Night will always be my favorite. Yeah, Paint the Night came and swept our hearts. It was such a great parade. Probably one of the best, honestly. The one for the 50th, I vaguely remember. I remember the Mulan parade, the Lion King. There's a lot I remember. I remember eating frozen bananas. I guess the frozen bananas are back, by the way. Hello everybody coming in. I remember freaking out on Mr. Toad's when the train comes for you. Oh, that must have been scary. That must have been. Where's the best view for Mickey's Mixed Magic? On Main Street, over in front of like Candy Palace. Do you know if Disneyland does delivery for their treats? I don't think they do. I'm not sure. Lion King was amazing. I remember the Hunchback of Notre Dame show back there. Does anybody else remember that? The Festival of Fools, and then the Beauty and the Beast stage show. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. What thrill ride are you most excited for to ride with your niece in the future? Big Thunder Mountain, 100%. I am going to cry my eyes out when she finally goes up. Like, I'm gonna think about it right. Y'all are making me cry tonight because the Big Thunder Mountain was something my mom, my sister, and I would do, and we must have done that billions of times. Again, we went twice a week usually when I was a kid. We'd go Friday nights, and then we would go usually like on Sunday. But my mom would sit in the middle, and then me and my sister would sit on the outside. And then there was a time when we finally got too big that my sister and I needed to like sit by ourselves. But the memory of that, and then knowing that I'll be on that same train with my niece that my sister and I sat on, oh my gosh, that'll mess me up emotionally. Like, I can't even think about it without getting choked up right now. And then taking her to Walt Disney World someday, like, that gets me all choked up too. It's like, Disney is such a big part of my family. It's a huge thing. My sister kind of grew a little bit away from it, but she still loves it. She still gets it when we talk. She's like, oh my gosh, I remember that. Remember when my shoe fell in the rivers of America? Like, we still talk all the time, but she's not like me who's like hardcore, like obsessed. So it's kind of weird how we both went our different directions. But Kaylee, who was named after me and my sister, it's Kaylee and Holly put together. Kaylee, um, we're starting to realize she's a Disney girl. So she's like Auntie Kitty, and that's what Kaylee calls me, Auntie Kitty. But Kaylee is like Auntie Kitty. How many brothers and sisters? I have one brother and one sister, and then I have a nephew from my brother. So I'm the only one of our siblings that didn't have kids. I don't know. I just didn't. I don't know. Didn't. It's not the path for me right now. But I have Kaylee, and then, no offense if anybody is doing this, but for me, I don't know if I would want to take a child into this world that I'm not really happy in. So I think maybe who knows, maybe things will change. But right now, I have Kaylee, I have my nephew, and I love them, and I'm focusing on that right now. And whatever's meant to be will be. So that's it. Thank you. I love being an auntie, and I think I would love to be a mom someday. I would. But at the same time, if it's not going to happen for me, then that's okay. And I'm so content and happy in my life that, I don't know. Like, I just don't feel the need. I don't know. So, again, my path is who knows what could happen tomorrow. So, you never know. And kids need a really cool auntie. Yeah, thank you. Auntie life is awesome. I basically get to spoil Kaylee. And the good part about Kaylee is that since my sister and I are so close, literally, it's kind of nice because she feels like mine. Like, she doesn't just feel like, oh, I just see her randomly here and there. She feels like mine. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, she listens to me. I've had to punish her. She, from the minute she was born, she laid on my chest, and I'll never forget that moment. I have a photo, and we just fell asleep together. I don't know. She's literally a second. Mine was a second mom to me. My auntie was. Yeah, she feels like she's mine. I don't know how else to explain it. And same with my mom. Like, we just feel like we're her mothers. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know if it's because we're all three so connected, and we helped raise Kaylee. So I think there's just something about it that she just feels like our baby. Like, my mom and I, we were laughing. We came home from Mammoth, and because Kaylee has her room at my mom's house, and we literally went to go like smell her pillow because we're like, oh, I just miss my baby. You know, I would give anything in the world, though. I'm telling you, if it meant, I would give up anything that meant anything in my life. Like, if somebody said you'll never go to Disneyland again, you'll be freezing, you'll never sleep, whatever it may be. If it were to give her 5 minutes of happiness, and like that was it, like I'd give up my last breath, like just so she could be happy. Like, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do for that kid. I mean, really, there's nothing I wouldn't give. I mean, nothing. Without a doubt, I would take a bullet. I would take anything. I would suffer so that she could be happy. So, I don't know. I just love that baby. I just can't wait to have her grow and just see where, like, just make more Disney memories, I'm a proud mom of 2 cats. Oh, I love being a pet parent too. Like, Binky was my baby, and so hard without her. I think that's another reason I know I just, like, I haven't been able to, we don't live the lifestyle that I think would be good for an animal right now with all the traveling and everything, but I can't think about getting another one yet. My heart isn't ready. Like, it's not there. I still feel like Binky's with me. It's like a weird thing. I just still feel like she's here. I know she's not physically here and I'm not giving her medicine, but like when I go to sleep at night, like I just feel her presence. And I know that sounds crazy, but I feel her presence on the end of my bed sleeping there. Like, I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. Like, I know that she's there. I don't know. I just know it. Oh, you have a bunny named Nemo. Oh. Speaking of finding Nemo, Spencer was saying that he's going to go on the submarines. I will go to the viewing deck when those open, so he can go on the submarine with like Dylan or whoever's there. Ooh, no, thank you. Those submarines are so claustrophobic. Oh, thank you. I think her spirit really is with me. Like, I really do. I truly believe that when loved ones pass on, I really feel like they are with you. You know? Like, I feel the presence. I know I can't see them, but you feel it. Like, you really do feel it. I don't know. It's unexplainable. But I really do feel like they're there. You had another freak out in the subs, probably around the same, Mr. Toad. I don't blame you. The good part about the submarines is they do have a viewing area, and that's where I go. And I watch the whole show. I pretend I'm on the ride, and I don't feel like I'm going to pass out from claustrophobia because, listen, I am so claustrophobic. It's not even funny. It's like, it's bad. That was enough for you. You did it once. Do you miss going to PetSmart and pet places? Yeah, when I'm at Target or like today I was at Target and I walked past the pet section and I know because I used to get her like certain treats or whatever, I look and I get sad. Like I'm bummed out because I'm like, I should be getting her pepperonis. Like she loved that. Or I see the hot dogs or whatever it was, you know, so it's just hard because you miss being able to do those things. So, Spencer, how long until you're coming home? Are you coming home soon? Like, tell me a time frame. Or you see little outfits, yes. Oh, little outfits. Like, not that she enjoyed them, but she would endure it, you know? I truly believe my cat can sense my. Oh, for sure. I think animals and babies can see what we can't see. You know, like they can see it. Do you still have her clothes? Yes, I have everything of hers. My okay, hopefully done soon. One of my best friends, like Kelly, she's been literally like my rock. When Binky passed, she went to go pick up Binky's bed and her blanket and everything from the hospital, so I didn't have to. And she has her blanket still for me because I can't get it yet. It's been, I don't know, almost 2 years. And she holds it for me because she's that good of a friend. You know, she doesn't, she doesn't even like question those things. She went down there, she got it, her and her daughter, and she has it in a container. So, it's there. But I have everything else. I have her ashes, I have her collar, I have all those things. So, yeah, I used to get her patties from In-N-Out. She loved In-N-Out. Oh my gosh. Maybe having her is gonna. Spencer is missing the fun, but he's in the chat here and there. He's been popping in, so talking about claustrophobia. Oof. I'm a future veterinarian. Oh my gosh, thank you for all the hard work. That is the Lord's work, 100%. Because we ate hot dogs together. Yes, you did. I think that's what keeps them alive, though, is when you talk about these things, you know? Do workers from places you used to take her still ask about her? Yeah. What is that place called? PetSmart. I pass by the PetSmart sometimes, and one of the gals who used to work there, because I would always get always got something from there. She was like, she asked about it. I use the press-on nails. These are the Kiss. Really good. I miss going to the movies the most. Yeah, I think they're open, like the movie theaters are open, but I think in certain counties you have to just, what do you call it? You have to show a vaccination proof, and then some of them are just open and you have to just like be masked. But again, it's everybody's comfort level is completely different. So, or risk, not just comfort, but their risk. So, pretty crazy. But I haven't gone to the movie theaters, I think, not since Cruella. Like, I went and saw Cruella myself when I think Spencer was working or something was going on. So, you know. How do you attend D23? We're definitely going to D23, probably just one day, the Parks Panel Day. That's the day that we will get tickets for. Oh, you're so sweet. In Ventura County, it's only a mask unless you're eating. Okay, yeah. The other thing is, I think some of them are a little smaller, and like some theaters, like you can eat it. Like I went to a late night showing, so there was like nobody there. How do you take them off? You just, after like 2 weeks, they just kind of come off, or if I just want to take them off, I just peel them off. It's kind of weird because they seem to just stay on. But I also use the glue on top of it. Even if they say like don't use the glue, like they're sticky, I still put glue on. Like glue, you need to file them down and you need to use alcohol wipes, otherwise it ain't gonna work. Also, I'm realizing I have been yakking for almost an hour and a half, so I'm going to start wrapping this up, and Spencer will be home in like 10 minutes, I'm sure, if that's the text I just saw from him. I'll be so happy. It's going to be so awesome at D23 with Waltz playing there. I know! Oh, so awesome. I can't wait. I am so excited. I'm like pumped for D23. Like I'm ready for it. Just one fabulous day. Let's see. It's been so fun. No, thank you guys for keeping me entertained and hanging out. I was, like I said, I did all the dishes and I prepped all this food and cleaned all the vegetables and fruit, and I was like, I think I'm gonna go live. So I texted Spencer. I was like, hey, if I do this, you can pop on, right? Yeah? Cool. I started wearing lipstick again because I saw yours. What is your favorite colors? I can't remember the name, but I shared it on the last live where I was dancing under the, what do you call, the Grizzly River Rapids or whatever. I think it's not called Grizzly River. I can't remember, but that's where I shared the lipstick. When do you go to Disneyland next? I think, what's today? Monday? I think Thursday. I think we have a while. We have some car stuff to do and whatnot, but I think possibly filming a Target video, maybe by myself tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure, so we'll see. Depends on if Spencer gets called in, so we will see. Allie from Napa Valley, I think that is. Thank you so much for reminding everybody. Please give a thumbs up. Just exit the chat, thumbs up, or you can go back and rewatch this and just hit that thumbs up. We really appreciate it. You don't have to, but if you do, it'd be awesome. So if you haven't yet, please make sure to subscribe as well. We would love to have you. You know, this is a really good community of people, and we want you in that community. So hope you all have a wonderful night. We'll be back very soon. Try to film something tomorrow. We'll see. Love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Stay hydrated. All my love to you all. Thank you so much. Mwah! Bye.